So just tell me a little bit about you coming out here today. What led you to come here? I'll hold the mic.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's great to come out and see kids, getting that extra work that they really need to hopefully hone their skills and get them to the next level. But Ron asked me to come up here as the second annual. Just wanted to come out and just be a part of West Boynton Youth League, and it's a great league. They're getting better every year, and hopefully, meet some kids today, and hopefully 5 to 10 years from now, we'll be seeing them playing in the NFL.
What's it mean for you personally, to be able to come out here and maybe help these kids, give these guys advice, to be an NFL guy there?
Well, first of all, it's something that I like doing. It's something that myself as well as Patrick Surtain has, been dibbling and dabbling in the last year and a half. So to see the different competition and hopefully, like you said, help these kids get a little bit better. If you look all across the country, out of the top 50 of the top 100 ESPN kids, we have 15 of the top right down here in South Florida. So if we can get them to hone their skills, maybe we can get more, but yet and still help them understand that, football is, if you don't make it in football, you always have another opportunity to do something. So getting your schoolwork and your lesson and pushing that and motivating them and being a guy or a person that can be a leader or somebody that they can look up to. That's one of the most important parts about this whole football scene down here in South Florida, is being somebody that they definitely can look up to and have a positive influence on them.
And obviously, you have kids, you have coaches teaching guys, but when they see an NFL guy like you out there, it might be a little bit more to them, right?
Yeah, it might be a little bit more to them, but the coaches do a great job down here. A lot of these coaches down here pretty much played in college. A lot of guys are from South Florida, played in the NFL, so are giving back because their kids are getting bigger now, and that's one of the things that I'm falling into now. My kid is getting a little bit bigger. Being out here, I'm teaching him as well as hopefully I can teach some other kids. So, I have an opportunity when I was growing up to meet NFL guys. It didn't happen. And now I have an opportunity to get back out here, enjoy, what better place being in South Florida where the sun is always out, and getting outside and helping these kids enjoy. But not only enjoy, get their skills down, so not only go on to the next level, but be able to protect themselves when they're out there on the football field, because it is a dangerous sport.
Did you ever play in any punt, pass, kick leagues when you were younger?
No, man. I'm originally from Madison, Florida, right outside of Tallahassee, and we didn't really have all that structure and everything and that, so you had to learn how you learn by watching it on television and going out there and competing against other guys. Now you have the punt, pass, and kick, and the second annual, man, it's great to have something like that for these kids so they can see the competition that they're going to be going against for the upcoming season, but yet and still see where you fare amongst your peers as well. You're not only competing against, the kids here at this park, because there's parks all over South Florida. You're competing against kids all across the country, and it's a great event for them to have and an opportunity for them to come out here and work.
You have so many guys here from South Florida come back, give back to the community. NFL, what is it about this area where people are willing to give back so often around here?
Man, can you see it? The sun, man, is the weather. And, I'm from North Florida, but going from South Florida to North Florida is a big difference. But like I said earlier, a lot of these guys are really right from here, from West Palm Beach to Dade County. So this is their home. This is where they know. This is where they live. So a lot of guys are always here. They're always coming back. And what better way than go on and learn something, no matter if you went to Penn State, UCLA, Louisville, Miami, Florida State. Everybody still can learn from somebody, and you always learning something. I learn something every day learning from these kids, so that's what keeps me motivated and keep me going out here as well.
I guess, what do you think, moving on a little bit, what do you think about Dolphins this year, Back-to-back 7-9 seasons, do you think they can turn it around?
Oh, yeah, they definitely can turn it around. The one thing, on offense, we kind of sputtered a little bit. We had people going in and out of the offense. One of the things that really hurt us, Brandon Marshall not coming in healthy. He missed a lot of time because of that hip surgery. Now I think he'll be 100% better. We already know what Devon Best can do, and we solidified our offensive line, hopefully, with Mike Pouncey. John Jerry can step in this year and be that solidified offensive line. And Daniel Thomas, who knows? They say he's the new Eddie George of the NFL. So hopefully he can come in and give us some great production. But if that defense can continue to get better like they did last year under the first year of Nolan, the sky's the limit. Adam, you know, Audric, he didn't even play last year. So if we can get him on the football field and be able to make some big plays, who knows? Anything can happen. But we got to win at home. And, you know, we did great on the road. But if you can turn that around and win at home, you know, we're going to be right in that AFC hunt.
And I guess lastly, back in the day, you and Patrick Surtain, an amazing cornerback duo. What do you think about Vontae Davis, Sean Smith? Two guys who are starting to get a little bit better, two young guys there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And they're falling right into that same area that myself as well as Pat, you know, we fell in. Going into my second year, that's when things starting to really hit for me. And Pat as well, coming in as a rookie, being implemented into that nickel position. But for a stretch of our 4th, 5th, 6th years, that's where we really started turning it on. We started understanding, you know, how and what we do best. Now I think they finally understanding what the NFL is all about, and, you know, they show some great flashes over the last, definitely last year. But going on to this year, they have to make plays. Vontae wants to make it on to the Pro Bowl, and he's going to have some tough competition with Revis up at the Jets, and as well as Champ Bailey out in Denver. And who knows where Namni Opsonwa is going to land. But, you know, this is that time where they have to take that next step. We had a great opportunity this year to do some great things, but being that they missed a lot of interceptions, it kind of hold them back a little bit. So they have to make those plays, and that's what really separated those two guys from myself and Pat. We caught a lot of balls and turned the ball over and got our offensive ball back, so they was able to generate and put points on the board, and that's what they have to do.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
What's up, man?